Here are today's topics for my daily video for Century 21 American Properties. Make it a great day. Good morning, Century 21. Just wanted to give you today's update, and I was thinking about this image on the screen, which is hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. We've all been given the same 24 hours a day. We've all been given gifts and talents. It's how we use those gifts and talents to achieve the goals that we're looking to achieve. I was thinking about 2008. I had been a real estate agent for approximately 7 years at that time, and 2008 was a very difficult time. However, I can tell you that I actually had one of my better years in the history of my real estate career in 2008, 2009. Just because my superpower talent was my ability to work hard. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I do have a small military background. So, whenever I face adversity, I often reach back to those times and think about some of the things that I was tasked to do or trained on, and just think about my own personal mettle. And, we all can draw upon those instances in our life when we rose to the challenge. And I would say that, this economy right now is going to present some challenges for the next maybe year, two. I'm not an economist. I can't tell you. But I had this conversation with Ed last night. It doesn't matter. And Ed agreed with me that, just get your head down and do the work. So hard work always beats talent when talent does not work hard. A lot of people might be smarter, better real estate agents, but if they don't show up, now's your time. I always have this, I have a note that I used to keep on my desk. And it said, and I think I've shared this before, the American dream is free. It's the hustle that's sold separately. And then I wrote in my own handwriting, no one will outwork me. And that's what I think this symbol on the screen represents. So that I'll leave you with. That's your coachable moment for this morning, and then I'll jump into a couple other things. Recent email I received from a loan officer that many of us know, Harry Brusades with North Star Mortgage, sent me this family opportunity mortgage, and I wanted to share this with you. In the event that you run into this situation, are you trying to keep your mom or dad close to home, but they can't afford? They're an elderly parent. You want to get them near you. Typically, if we wanted to buy an investment property or another property, it would be considered an investment, which would require, generally speaking, 20 to 25% down as an investment. However, with the family opportunity mortgage, children or adult children can purchase a home with as little as 5% down rather than getting the investment rate. So they would get an owner-occupied rate instead of investment rates. So in order to qualify for this, you as the child would have to qualify, and then you'd also have to show proof of relationship to the parent. And if that parent has any income, they'd have to show pay stubs or Social Security award letter and their tax returns, just to make sure that, they are who they say they are, and they do have a repayment strategy. If you know anyone that would benefit from the family opportunity mortgage, I would give Harry Brusades a call, and he can explain it more to you. One thing that you'll see here is the parents do not have to be on the loan, which is kind of nice. So it would be underwritten off of the child or the adult child. So instead of, if you know someone that's been looking to either add on to their house or relocate their parents before, things progress health-wise for them, this would be a nice option. So keep that in mind. I invited a bunch of you to a sort of session on condo underwriting, and I happen to sell quite a few condos, and once in a while I'll do a condo conversion, which I just closed on one. So wanted to share with you some information we got from Tanya Magliaro, who was the condo department manager at the Mortgage Network. Mortgage Network's obviously a loan office, a mortgage company. And one of my friends is a loan officer there, so that's how I ended up going to see Tanya's presentation. And it was just excellent. She talked about the underwriting process for condos, and one of the things that came up after Surfside, and if you're not familiar with Surfside was when a stick-built condo down in Florida actually imploded on itself. It collapsed. So as a result of that catastrophe, Fannie and Freddie Mac, the government-backed backers of loans, or largest purchaser of government-backed loans, has added language to their condo questionnaire. So anyone that's sold condos knows that not only the borrower has to be underwritten, the condominium has to be underwritten. So post Surfside, they added some language to Form 1076, which is the condo questionnaire. The dreaded condo questionnaire has to be filled out, typically by a trustee or the management company. And those of you that have sold condos, I know Alvin's over at Village at Swan Pond. These can be a bit of a nightmare to get your hands on, depending on the association. So I wanted to show you, even if you're a buyer's agent, these are kinds of questions that you should be trying to get answers to before you make an offer on the property. So one thing you could say to the listing agent might be, do you have the condo questionnaire? Do you have a templated one from the association? Just so you can get a look at it, because it's going to help with a lot of information. So this is what it looks like, and this was updated in December 2021, and we'll go over what was added. So it talks about the year built, the year converted. This is where it's getting crazy since Surfside. Does a licensed engineer state that the project is structurally sound? Are any repairs affecting safety, soundness, and structural integrity? So there's a lot of new things added to this. Your owner cannot fill this out. It has to be someone that is either a director or officer, manager, or trustee of the association. Here's the stuff about building safety, soundness, structural integrity, and habitability. So this is what's throwing a lot of loans, where people don't want to answer this. The one takeaway I got from this is that Tanya Magliaro is an expert, and if you're going to list a condo and you wanted to know were there going to be any financing kinks down the line, my contact at Mortgage Network would certainly help with this. So I'll attach this form just so you can see it. This might be good to share with a buyer that's going to look at a condo, just to tell them, look, it's not only about your ability to get financed, it's about the condo association's ability to get financed. And this is how the lender is going to do their due diligence on top of reviewing the condo docs, reviewing the rules and regs, and the budget and meeting minutes. So I'll attach Form 1076, which is going to affect the underwriting process for a purchaser or a seller in a condo. All right, trick or treat. Boo. It's Mike. I'm going to share with you a couple Century 21 social media posts that you can have. So I'll give you the link to these. Just a quick shout out to Realtor Brandon Spellman. Ooh, excuse me, sneezed. And my screen's going crazy. Realtor Brandon Spellman's been putting up some nice market data, so he's building his identity online. I really like this. Yesterday I talked about fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and a lot of decisions being made with knee-jerk reactions. So, you have to be the economist of choice for the marketplace. Otherwise, they're going to hear the bits and pieces, as I stated yesterday in my video. So, share facts. Truth reveals all. Market data is going to give the people the information they need to make an informed decision. So be the economist. I want to thank Michelle Haley for a nice referral. She has someone who, and it's Stephanie Michelle, who reached out to me last night. She'd like to have a meeting with me about joining the office, so I appreciate that, Michelle. And just to let you all know, I'm meeting another candidate who is an existing agent today, and that was a referral from Alvin. So thanks. Make it a great day.